You're watching this video because you want to fill your built-in oxygen system on your own, or you need an adapter to connect to a portable oxygen cylinder with a different fitting. If you're looking for step-by-step instructions on transfilling, take a look at our How to Fill Your Own Cylinder tutorial. Here we'll cover, first, connecting to built-in oxygen systems, what we call aircraft fill, and second, converting between CGA 540, DIN 4779, and CGA 870, what we call tank-to-tank. Let's start with aircraft fill. Filling a built-in oxygen system starts with identifying your connections. Most general aviation aircraft typically use one of two common connectors for their oxygen system, either AN800 or SCOT. AN800 connectors are the more common connector type and are typical in smaller aircraft. Also known as MS22066 and MS22035, AN800 connections are a 3/8 24 fitting with a small valve core or poppet valve that opens during transfilling. 3/8 24 means the diameter of the fitting is 3/8 of an inch, and there are 24 threads per inch on the fitting. SCOT connectors, also known as AS1219 or airline fittings, are more common in larger aircraft and are identified by their larger 9/16 18 fitting, 9/16 of an inch in diameter, with 18 threads per inch on the fitting. Both the AN800 and SCOT standards employ a socket-to-nipple connection, which is held together with a threaded nut. The socket half of the connector is installed in the aircraft as the oxygen fill port. The socket includes a check valve that opens during transfilling and closes automatically when inbound oxygen flow stops. The transfill adapter you need will feature the mating nipple for your aircraft socket on one side and either a CGA 540 US standard connector or DIN 4779 European standard connector on the other side, which will connect to your transfill hose. Once you have identified the connector on your aircraft, you can find the adapter you need at mhoxygen.com under Transfill Adapters Aircraft Fill. When it comes to selecting a transfill hose for built-in systems, you won't be able to use a TR55, since you'll need a transfer valve to control the fill rate into your aircraft. Consider choosing a model TR105 hose, since it features a gauge alongside the valve on the aircraft side of the hose. Since aircraft don't typically have a gauge near the fill port, this allows you to monitor the pressure of the system as you fill. You can find all our transfill hoses at mhoxygen.com under Ground Support Equipment Transfillers. We also discuss them in depth in our How to Fill Your Own Cylinder tutorial. Now let's discuss tank-to-tank adapters. Portable oxygen cylinders typically have either a CGA 540 connector, the standard in the US, or a DIN 4779 connector, the standard in Europe and elsewhere. Although they look similar, CGA 540 and DIN 4779 have a different size and threading. For example, to connect a CGA 540 portable cylinder to a DIN 4779 supply tank, you'll need the right adapter. In the US, aviation and medical cylinders have a different connection standard. To connect an aviation cylinder to a medical cylinder, you will need a CGA 540 to CGA 870 adapter. Adapters for converting between CGA 540, DIN 4779, and CGA 870 can be found under Transfill Adapters Tank-to-Tank at mhoxygen.com, including gender-changing adapters. All our transfill hoses are available in CGA 540 or DIN 4779. We also carry transfill hoses with CGA 540 on one side and DIN 4779 on the other. We hope this tutorial shed some light on some of the different connector types, where you'll find them, and how to choose the right adapter to connect them. If you have any trouble finding the adapter you need, feel free to give us a call.